This is Artist Unusual. Hello, I'm RandyWall, and welcome to Artist Unusual. Stories of art from the original source, interviews, and art jargon. Artist Unusual is about giving artists of all kinds a platform from which audience members can engage into their work. And in this episode we have Featured Artist. Dance. The art of dance may be as old as human existence. Dance could be the earliest form of entertainment, and now with so many cultures and so many forms of dance, merge and evolution is a constant. DeVilla is a performer with her own special merge of artistic style.
Hi, I'm DeVilla, and I'm a Middle Eastern dance artist. I am a traditionally trained Egyptian cabaret dancer. I'm also an American dancer. There are lots of schools of thought about how this art form, this dance, really began, and we could go off onto all kinds of historical craziness about that. But Middle Eastern dance, at least for the last 100 years, we'll say, the dance that came out of Egypt, it's a pretty amazing thing for me to kind of study the history and learn about the history and the people and where the different movements come from.
This dance expression is called belly dance for those hypnotic moves of the abdomen. And as story has it, the name belly dance may have unfolded from the dance term bellady.
Well, bellady, it's a rhythm. It's a dance rhythm, but essentially what the word bellady means is of my country. So if you say, what is the dance you're doing, and you were to answer bellady, it's the dance of my country, of my people. That's what bellady initially came from.
For DeVilla, the art of belly dance is more than a dance expression.
Belly dance overall is a very lovely, loving thing. It's a dance for women, about women. And it really was a dance initially created for women. And in the Middle East, women get together and dance for each other.
DeVilla's studies in ballet gave her a foundation in the art of dance to expand in this new direction.
Got dragged to a belly dance class and never looked back. Where was this class? I've needed it forever.
DeVilla also enjoys the experience of constant evolution in her art form by attending workshops in Cairo, Egypt.
What I like to do when I get there is suss out my favorite costume makers first, which are Iman and Hodezeki, and find out what they've got and use the pyramids as a backdrop for a new business card, because there I am, you know, at the pyramids at the Mina house in my brand new costume. Americans could never sit through a real belly dance show. They would go crazy. Because we just, you know, we're ADD. We're cut, 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 cut. These shows go on for hours and the dancers change a million times. And they look fabulous and they go on and on and on, and you eat and dance and it's hilarious. So much fun.
DeVilla's philosophy of art expands and includes the craft of other performers.
The three of us have come together to form the Saharan Sirens. We're a very happy trio. We work really well together.
And those relationships play a significant role in her life.
We have such a strong bond and a camaraderie. We have really become sisters, and we take care of each other. We cheer each other on. We're each other's biggest cheerleaders. Support group. Friendships like that don't come often, so I find that when they do, you grab them and you treasure them, because in every aspect of your life, not just in the dance world.
In addition to her deep love of dance, DeVilla admits to another passion of costume collecting.
I have 1,001 costumes. I am a costume addict, and I can admit that. I have far too many, but I use and love every one of them.
And finding the right costume for each performance doesn't require a lot of effort.
I wait and see what I wake up feeling like that morning, and I decide, like, am I gonna feel like blue? I usually have it narrowed down to 2 or 3 the day before. Like, it usually hits me, like, no, I'm supposed to wear this one. Just kind of called me.
Another element in DeVilla's expression of dance is the addition of veils.
I love to do big dramatic tosses and have it float either in front of me and cover me, or in back of me and frame me. I like tossing them around, and it's just the way they flow. It moves with you. A veil is supposed to be an extension of the dancer, so you're not supposed to fight it.
In addition to beauty and dance expression, DeVilla also uses small musical symbols that mount on the fingers, known as zills.
The zills really help me keep time and keep rhythm, particularly if I'm dancing with live musicians.
After learning to perform with zills, the combination of music and dance expression are almost inseparable.
Learning to play zills and dance is not easy. It doesn't happen quick. Once it kicks in, I find myself sometimes, if I don't have my zills on, trying to play them or wishing I had them.
An art form can inspire a person in many ways, and in the art of dance, style and technique can be borrowed and changed. DeVilla feels an influence
By old Hollywood and the glamour and the romance of old Hollywood. I've tried to bring that into my style. In belly dance, there are only so many different ways you can move. As dancers, we watch each other and we kind of catch something out of the corner of our eye. We go, hey, I like that move. I think I'll try it. I do a lot of spins and a lot of back bends, and I throw my hair a lot. I've never had hair this long in my life. So if I throw it when I dance, because I like to show it off. I do have this one little hop that I do, and it's actually it's a folkloric step, and it's kind of mimicking a horse's foot.
In the belief that there's nothing new under the sun, DeVilla began to dance on a drum in some of her performances.
If I can pick this thing up and dance on it, it makes people howl. They think it's hilarious. They think it's so much fun. But I also like comedy. I think I also put a bit of comedy in my act too. I'm certainly not above making fun of myself, because sometimes it's just silly. I'm just silly, and that's the way it works. You know, you're doing this stuff at people. It's like, you got to think it's funny. I mean, you got to be able to make fun of yourself.
With a little fun from serious study, the art of belly dance is not just limited to a few.
This art form embraces women of all sizes, all age, all shapes. That's, for me, what I most love about it. And I think that anything you do within the parameter of your own body, style, and health and physicality, it is a beautiful thing.
DeVilla's art form embodies a multitude of talents and skills. For the audience member, this fusion of dance energy creates an unusual entertainment experience.